Shall we call to order? Motion to begin? We do that?
Motion to begin. Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay, approval of January minutes. Did everyone have a chance to look at those? Any questions? Take that as a no questions.
No questions. I have no question.
Okay.
No.
Motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
So moved. Second?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Someday we'll get this all right.
Yes.
But I don't pay attention much to detail, so we'll just flounder along with this. Executive Director's Report.
Okay, so some of you may have already heard this, but I've actually made a decision to resign from my position. And unfortunately, for a short stint, I'm very sorry about that. It's just wasn't a good fit for me. But I think you guys are in great shape. I've got a list of all the different things that are already, there's the things that were in place when I came. There's some things added. So I think there's some good things going forward, and I've listed them all, and I can list very briefly, just a different copy. So we've now got the Tuesday congregate meals, which I think have been very successful and very fun. And in the kitchen, there's been a few changes. There's the steam trays weren't fitting the elder services meal site, so they ordered, excuse me, it's my voice, ordered new ones. I know you've got a lot of questions for me. We've got the monthly pancake breakfast. And that can be ongoing. The VA's agent is more than willing to do that. He was very happy with it. We have a foot nurse. And one thing I wanted to add about the foot nurse, there was a time when elder services provided foot nurse care. And then with COVID, it ended briefly. We're back up and running. So we do have a monthly foot nurse. But for those that are receiving services from elder services, they do have someone that'll visit you in your home. So it's good to know. But they have to be eligible for elder services. That's a mouthful.
Oh.
So that's good. That's good to know. I was trying to start a table talk Wednesday because I originally was looking for 2 meals a week. And so far, nobody's been interested. But if you can get more of the informational speakers in there. So for instance, in next week, no, it's 2 weeks from now, the 28th, which I will be here because I'm going to be here through February. Dawn Odell I gave you the packet from the housing rehab program and what it stands for. She's coming herself in person to talk about how you can get repairs made on your homes. And there's a wait list and you need to do it sooner than later. So I changed what I was going to do in February to get her on there. And because I've had some calls already about people needing some help with house repairs. So I'm kind of combining it with the turkey. There's already existing elder services turkey meal and stuffing. And so we'll see how many show up for that. So if you have questions, this is all the information about that. And then I had applied for a customer card for Big Y. So when anybody from the COA needs to purchase something, which is mainly at Big Y, it's very easy. They just bill the town, so you don't have to bring the tax exempt papers with you or have any of that confusion, which I have and I will hand over soon. I did purchase a gas griddle and electric griddle for the pancakes, which I needed both to do both of those. They're in the kitchen. And well, the January speaker, that's gone by. February speakers still set up. I had some glitches with the tap dancers, but I spoke to them this morning and they may just bring 3 because there's been so many illnesses and injuries that, but she said I might have to tweak the times when Francis comes.
So that's for the luncheon.
That's for the luncheon on what is that day? 21st. I have a calendar on me.
21st.
Not too many have signed up for that, but we'll see. So the tap dancers, I told her, I said, you can advertise your class because Sheffield used to go there. She's got a big class. So if people are interested in dance, I don't know if she could do it here because it'll destroy the floors. It will. Trust me.
No hazard.
It's really, yeah, they really are on the floors. But at least she can maybe get some people that want to dance.
Okay, so for the luncheon, she's still coming.
Yeah, I'll know more. She might come and do the first part early.
Okay.
And then Francis can do his spiel. And I even asked Francis when I thought that she couldn't do it. I thought, oh boy. I said, maybe, I said, I'll bring my violin. We'll play a cello violin duet just for a quick fill-in or something.
And then Jack is planning on MC.
He's the MC. Jack is MCing this whole thing. It's kind of piecemeal a little bit, and pizza. And then for dessert, I'm just going to purchase some Valentine cupcakes. Laurel Lake was going to do it, but because it's such a low turnout right at this point, I wanted to save them for a bigger lunch. Ukulele coffee hour. Of course, ukulele players were here existing already, but we've had 3 people coming and listening, and one particular is dancing to it. So
It is fun.
it's fun. It's a nice group. The craft class, so far this will be our 3rd. So I have the names of instructors or people interested in doing it. And we made the star, it was too difficult. And then we made the glass jar lantern. And then Nancy Socia did the little Valentine's.
How many people are attending that?
It's been about 4.
4 people. Okay. Consistently the same 4.
It's pretty much. Well, I had a new person that came in to talk to me about something completely not related. And I said, you want to stay and make a puff ball? So she did. She did. She enjoyed it. And then I finished, it was time for the formula grant, annual report to the state. So I finished that, got that in. So that's good. So next year you should get, it's a 10-year grant, this rollover grant. So that's all finished. Thank goodness. I'm not sure what's going on with Heaton Court and the meals, Andrea. I'm not sure where that's going. That's, between you and Michael and how you want to work that out. Right now, it's been a pretty regularly 3 people, sometimes 5. I don't know what it's been in the past, but it's chugging along very slowly. So I also had things for March set up if whoever's going to step in. I've already made contacts with people for March situations, all on this list. I don't know if you want me to read them all over the place, but I've got instructors, possible speakers, people who will give gifts. There's agencies that love to come and market, and they'll give you free, So I have those all in place. So that is my report, and I'm sorry I just sprung that on you like that, but there's really no other way to spring it on anybody. And I've enjoyed this, and everybody's been wonderful. I can't say enough. So it's not you guys, it's just where I am.
Well, we appreciate all you've done.
Well, thank you.
And when we started this, we kind of said, well, give us what you can, Polly.
And I'll give it a try.
And you've certainly accomplished that. We appreciate everything you've started. Our people are going to be very sad and disappointed. Everybody loves Polly.
Not an easy decision, but I figure sometimes it's better to go early than later. Is much more difficult.
Sometimes.
And I just.
And we'll figure it out, onward and upward.
You guys have a good program going. I'm telling you, for the size of the town you have, you do. I mean, I've worked with a lot of other towns, and you've got some great stuff. I can't say it on TV. I want to make any comparisons, but I think you do have some really good programs. And you can build on it, or actually, what you're doing right.
Well, you've already done that for us.
Right.
It's
On it, and it's up to us to continue what she started, but it is going to involve our participation more.
Right.
The Tuesday lunches, I have JoJo Flynn that helps me, my good buddy JoJo.
And we're willing to help you.
Right, so if we continue the Tuesday lunches, we're going to need at least one volunteer, and maybe you all could take turns every week. So it's not the same person helping, and I'm going away and JoJo's going away. So yeah, we'll work that out. And then we'll continue, we had decided to do quarterly anyways for our big luncheons, and we're doing February, and Polly will still be here. I was thinking of doing a St. Patty's Day, but then that would be 2 months in a row, but I am a McCarthy.
Yes.
So at some point.
Lots of Irish people.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was thinking of actually not doing it as a luncheon, just do it as an afternoon party with Irish music
Yeah.
and snacks.
You could do just desserts or something.
Yes, yes. So anyways, that's in the future. Thank you.
Welcome.
We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
all
you.
you've done.
You're welcome. I appreciate you not killing me.
That'll be later.
Well,
Okay.
I was going to ask Polly, so there's no chance you want to stay and do lunch at Heaton Court?
No, I don't think so, Andrea. I'm sorry. But there is somebody there that's been helping me that might, which we can talk about at some point, because if I say her name, she might get
Yeah,
me.
I think
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
heard through the grapevine. Okay.
All right. Thank you for the report. Thank you for all you've done once again. Shall we move on? The Cultural Council Grant. Once again, we discussed this last month. Any thoughts? We've got money to use. And, Polly, any thoughts on your part?
Well, I did get a hold of who I thought was the woman that came to the Thursday morning club to do a reenactment of Eleanor Roosevelt,
That's right. Yes.
but it wasn't her.
It wasn't?
It wasn't her.
I can
But
find out.
that would be an outstanding,
Yes. She's amazing. We
she's
just
amazing.
need to get,
yeah,
a lot of people interested.
right.
I think she did Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah, I think that was, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I thought it was her,
And
but.
I mean, she acts it out and she's just wonderful. She
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
She puts on the outfit.
Yeah.
and- Yeah. So she's
So
good.
you have a way of contacting this woman?
I don't have a way of contacting her, but I can find out a way of contacting her.
Okay.
Yes, I'll find out who she is and
The Thursday one. I don't know
Yeah.
who set it up, but whoever
who
was,
set it up.
right.
Exactly.
And that's one, I did look at, I don't know if this is a speaker, if you're talking about more entertainment or, Devonshire, this isn't really a luncheon, but Devonshire, Nicholas Serrata said he'd be happy to come with their van, pick a bunch of people up, take them on a tour and a lunch at Devonshire. Just, it's beautiful. Just have a,
Oh,
so I have all that information
how
down.
many can fit in this?
I think he said 12, but he could come back and get another group. I'm sure it's not that far away. To speak for him, but was thinking about March. There's a dog, a woman that trains therapy dogs that was at 9/11 and she's gone all over. She said she'd come and speak at some point. Again, I have it all, names and contacts.
All right.
So those are some ideas. I don't know what kind of speaker really you're looking for exactly. It's hard.
Yeah.
It is.
He's a historian every time.
Yeah, historian's good.
Joshua, he's been awesome. And some kind of speaker. There's the gentleman that's the reporter. I have his book on my table because I listened to him speak at the Tuesday Club. He'd be great. I think we'd have a good turnout for him. He's a reporter for the Eagle.
Oh,
Oh, what's his name?
And his book is about Ireland, when he went as a younger man and had a donkey.
Kevin O'Hara.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
No, I don't know.
Thank you. We could try to contact him. Question mark.
And I think also one of the policemen from Great Barrington who works with one of their dogs came with the dog.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people enjoyed that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a Thursday morning club
You
too.
can have
Oh, okay.
the sheriff's department. We had them come. That was a riot. That was a great event. And they showed you how to do self-defense. I mean, it had this whole room in a circle and they wrestled down on the floor. They had everybody's attention.
So who was that?
The sheriff, Tom, I think Tom Brady's still the head.
Tom Brady.
Tom
Bowler, sorry. You see,
I loved him in the Dunkin' Donuts ad.
thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Tom Brady's coming to the Stockbridge.
Change professions again.
Yeah, Tom Bowler.
LER.
And that was great. That really was.
So is he the sheriff, sorry, is he the sheriff of our region too?
County.
Yeah, county sheriff.
County sheriff. Yeah.
So they did that. That was part of the, oh, where's my brain? It just went away from me. Tri-Town senior safety, it's gone. It'll pop in my head in a minute.
So we could have him and somebody come and actually do an impromptu.
If you ask-
class like that, don't
Yeah.
make it a luncheon.
Yeah.
And then just have refreshments afterwards. That would be fun.
If they really, you could use the gym, I would think.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jim would be perfect.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yep.
That'd be a really nice event.
Chase them right across.
And then we brought in, said, what if you're elderly? And then, this is what you do with your walker. So you can see it. It was a great program. So that's another thought there. Other than that, I don't know. We have here in the area, Stockbridge,
Okay.
we-
Any other thoughts from you all on the cultural grant spending?
Anyway.
Okay, all right. We've got time, but we do need to use that money up. It was great to get that. And I think I'm so surprised that we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now let's use it.
That's every year it just
Is
keeps
it
rolling.
Josh in the historical room?
That grant.
Yes.
No, the formula.
And Talia Leodardi, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, she's from Mason Library. She worked there for 9 years and came
Okay.
to us.
Yeah, because Josh is good. Everybody always
Right.
enjoys Josh.
But this
We
is
talked about the-
cultural, we have some money to spend to look for something that can,
Yeah,
bring in a crowd that draws interest from the community. So,
Definitely Kevin O'Hara, definitely.
okay, yeah.
If you can get him.
And he's not cheap,
Well. that's
but we got money.
Right, exactly right.
He's very entertaining.
Very much
who was
so.
that you said?
Kevin O'Hara.
Oh, Kevin O'Hara's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. I can try to,
But we have money.
but we have money.
He'll tell us about his walk around Ireland.
Oh, and it's.
With the
it's-
donkey.
It's with the donkey.
Mhm.
Wow.
I bought the book. I have yet to read it, but it looks great on my
It
coffee
is.
table.
And A Lucky Irish Lad is good too. He wrote that one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he's written more. I wanted to
yeah.
go with the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, he's
First.
written multiple books.
Okay. All right, moving on. The CPC grant potential. That's something that I had Andrea put in because I happened to stop in a meeting 2 weeks ago, the CPC. I just stopped into it and I thought, oh, we should ask for some money. I met with Carol Owens, who is a Spitfire, and she was going to help me apply for a grant on Thursday that had to be in noontime Friday. Yeah. And we had things going on and I said, you know what, Carol, I think we'll shoot for it next year. But my thoughts were to maybe have a bocce court with a sitting area behind the tennis courts, maybe have some tables, benches, and we could actually have a once a year cookout that the police and fire could maybe, fire departments could, serve our elderly and just make it would be nice to have, because we don't have our own senior center, to have at least some sitting area where people can relax. When I mentioned to Carol a putting green, she was all over that. That would be fun. Wouldn't it be fun to have a putting green? I mean, even if you're not a golfer, it's like mini golf. It's like mini golf. So anyways, those are my thoughts. I think we should apply for something next year.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
Open forum time.
Yeah.
Triad. Sorry, it just,
go ahead.
you understand and it pops in, you said, better say
Just
it.
spit it out because then it'll be gone.
That's right.
Anyway. Yep, triad, okay.
That's right. Yeah, try it.
Okay. Open forum, so do we want to talk about Triad?
It's something you would talk with the sheriff's department.
Oh, all right, that's connected with the sheriff.
A district attorney, office basically oversees it. And then the sheriff department, the police department, it's all the safety, emergency management basically.
Okay.
So I would start with the You could call the sheriff's office, but the DA's office.
But that would be Scott Muir too. He's our,
They have what, what's that?
Scott Muir is our emergency manager.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Well, he would know, right?
Probably.
Get him. They have one in Triad right now is, I think, Sheffield, Great Barrington, and a lot of the South County towns. They all gather together and have safety talks about senior safety, scams. But again, it's through the DA.
And they do a picnic once a year, don't they?
They do in
But they
Dalton.
used-
Dalton had a big, yeah.
I guess it was.
Sheriff does.
What's that?
The sheriff does the picnic every year and invites everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great thing. So, yeah.
And where do they do that?
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we went to one, it was out Greenfield Way, where that old Boy Scout camp was. Is there a Boy Scout camp out there? It's very
Yeah.
good.
They are good. They did one right at the back of the senior center, they just paid for it and served. It was a big, barbecue. So they'll go, they would just do it here.
So we need picnic tables and benches outside, a little putting green.
Great area out there.
Yeah, we have a nice area.
Area you're talking.
I know.
Triad is, I'm sorry, Triad is a great program.
It is.
We had one in another town I worked at. It was really great.
Okay. All right, next meeting, March 13th, Wednesday, March 13th. I have it figured as. How about you, Andrea? Correct?
Correct. March 13th, 10 a.m.
And that's my daughter Kaylin's birthday.
Oh, short meeting.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Her birthday goes on from March. Talks to you
Oh, March.
every night when she FaceTimes, she talks to me about her birthday.
Has she talked you into a half birthday yet?
Oh, no,
One of
she
my
wouldn't know about that. My granddaughters,
One of my granddaughters wanted a half birthday.
a half birthday, yes, yes.
Pre-birthday.
All right, I thank you, everyone. Thanks once again to Polly.
Polly, thank you for
Thank you,
all your
Polly.
hard work.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Polly.
Thanks you, Andrea.
You were like a ray of sunshine there.
You were, we
It's difficult.
We loved having you.
Yes.
And we wish you nothing but the best. You
Thank you.
find what will fulfill your heart.
Yeah.
Maybe retirement, maybe.
Maybe retirement.
Nothing
Right.
for a while.
Yeah, maybe nothing for a while, but I know me, I'll probably get involved in something.
You can get, that's why you volunteer for it.
Yeah, it's just true.
All right, motion to end our meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.